pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Greetings, everyone. All right, Joe?
Yep, I'm just trying to get the chair.
Okay, first item on our agenda this evening is the minutes of August 4th, 2008. Michael, I'll give you an opportunity to get your folder open. August 4th.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the August 4th, 2008 regular session minutes as written.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Harris, seconded by Mr. O'Leary. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous? We also have executive session minutes for the same date.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the August 4th, 2008 executive session minutes as written.
Motion by Mr. Harris, seconded by Mr. O'Leary. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous? Correspondence? That's your yellow sheets down. Anybody has anything? No? Nothing for...
Nope.
Okay. Anyone here this evening for public comment? Okay, next item on our agenda, signed bans and bonds, and Mary Ann, I believe, is here. Welcome.
These are we went permanent on the bans that we had from September of last year. So it was $4,085,000. That was the bonds that we went permanent on. And then the bans are for the batch, which would be $2,686,000.
Okay, can you give us a summary of what's in the $4 million, what are the big items?
We have 2 Eisenhower Park. The first one was for $1,361,775, and the other one was for $1,095,334. We had the lakeside filters for $40,000, the water department for $180,000. There was a well for $50,000. The town hall roof for $650,000. The roads were $250,000. The school building security for $150,000. The Route 62 bridge for $100,440. The technology for $100,000. And we had to get hydraulic lifts for $55,000. And the town hall generator for $40,000. And then there were modular classrooms that we had to borrow the remainder $12,451.
Okay. You said, did I hear you correct? Did you say hydraulic lift?
Yes.
What was
Department
that?
equipment for DPW.
DPW garage.
Oh, yes, okay. Okay, any questions regarding that? I take it the bans are related to the balance of the Batchelder School after paying off $5 million?
Correct. After we pay off the $5 million, we'll have the $2,686,000, and they'll just come due this week.
And hopefully we will get a piece of that from school board assistants when they get through with the audit.
Yeah, I know Joe's working on it.
All right. Any questions regarding the bans?
Nope.
Okay. Mr. Delaconis, any
No
comments that you would like to make?
The only comment is the majority of this borrowing, as Mary Ann pointed out, was for the Eisenhower. $2,457,109 is for Eisenhower.
Right.
And it does close the book on it.
And the bulk of that will be funded from the debt stabilization fund, in addition to revenue, with the exception of the water department bonds, which will be paid out of the water enterprise fund. Okay, Mr. Harris.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the sale of $2,686,000 Bond anticipation notes are at a rate of 2.039% dated September 4th, 2008, and due September 18th, 2009, payable to Eastern Bank.
Motion made by Mr. Harris, seconded by Mr. O'Leary. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous?
Second motion. Mr. Chairman,
Right, we'll be signing for a while, so read the second motion, please.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the sale of $4,085,000 general obligation fund dated September 4th, 2008, at a rate of 3.841% Fidelity Capital Markets Services.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Harris, seconded by Mr. O'Leary. Any discussion, questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous?
Looks like that's it, Mr. Chairman.
Mike? You've got a pile of documents that need signatures.
Do you want me to stay?
Yeah, we're gonna do it right now.
Sign them and I'll put them back on your desk. I think unless there's questions, I don't think there's any reason.
No. Thank you, Mary Ann.
Thank you.
You've been waiting a while. Board members, while you're signing, I just wanted to make note of the fact that in the spiral-bound report from First Southwest, tab number 7 is the town's bond rating, and you'll see that as part of the issue, the town did go through a bond rating with Moody's Investor Services, which is the major bond rating agency. And the bond and the town's bond rating was maintained at an A1 rating. And there's some descriptive information that is pretty helpful in terms of giving an outsider's perspective of the town.
While we're signing that, with respect to what the town administrator just mentioned, page after, the second page of section 7, I'm going to read this paragraph because I think it's important and significant. And the paragraph is favorable debt position. Moody's expects North Reading's moderate 1.6% overall debt burden will remain manageable given satisfactory amortization of principal, 70.8% in 10 years, and limited immediate borrowing plans. Debt service claimed a manageable 7.9% of general fund expenditures in fiscal 2007. Favorably, the town's recently established capital stabilization fund held, and that's the debt service stabilization fund that I've mentioned. Its proper title is Capital Stabilization Fund, held $404,250 in fiscal 2008 and is expected to accumulate up to $2 million in proceeds from building permit revenues in subsequent fiscal years, which will be restricted for future debt service over the next 20 years, relieving capital expenditure pressure on the town's limited property tax levy. Management expects to issue roughly $1 million in bonds in the fall of 2008 for fiscal 2009 capital projects. Future projects could include renovation and replacement of the town's high school, sewer expansion, and senior center, and other school improvements, but the scope and timing of these projects have not yet been determined. They put these in for left-handers this time.
Trying to fool us.
Three of us, lefties?
Huh?
There's three lefties on this board.
Three?
It looks like Steve is boss.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Bob's doing it right.
Oh, he's on, I thought he was doing it right, okay.
No, the tabs are on the left.
No, no.
Good, glad to see
Difficulty.
that. Affirmative action for lefties?
That's what I said. He's all set, Mike?
Yeah.
These all in one
Keep
folder.
these ones all together, I guess. These ones too, but, you know.
Pass these on, Joe, keep this group together.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've got more coming.
These ones go with it too, just keep all the notes together, I guess.
John, you got promoted
To,
head of vice.
I would say more, keep these two together.